Hi everyone, it's Diane, and it is Saturday morning, way earlier than I'm normally up. I'm usually a night owl. I have jumped the shark, so to speak, for anyone that knows that term. I came to a beginner's ballet class for adults, and I called ahead to check it out because I tried this once. I went to one class and it said adults, and it was like kids in their early 20s or 18, definitely had experience, and I did not know it was what I would have considered advanced. So I called ahead. I was kind of leery, been wanting to do this. I'm learning the ukulele, and I don't know, this is what I've wanted to do. I've seen watching a Ballerinas by Night YouTube videos. There's lots of hashtag adult beginner ballet, and it's like I'm going to be 60 in about a month and a half, and why the heck not get out and do something new? So called and talked to Rhonda at the Dallas Ballet Center, and told her I was totally new, never done it, don't know the terms, don't know anything. And she said, this is a beginner's class. And I said, how old, I understand you're saying this is adult, how old is adult? And she looked at the ages of the individuals that were coming. I say individuals because there was actually a new person, and it was a gentleman. So it's not just for us ladies. He was out there, he was giving it a chance, and he did great. And it felt good having somebody else that was like at the bottom level. And met a really nice lady. Both the teacher's name Sarah, and there was the person I was standing by, her name was Sarah, and very kind, I didn't feel, I didn't have it right, but you've got to be okay with not being good at something. So anyway, I did it, and you can sign up, get a card. Sorry, this is shaking, I'm holding it with my hands. You can buy a card and save money, and it doesn't run out. It's not like you have to use it within the first 3 months, or it's no longer good. So hey, that's great. And it's like gonna do it. So, which means I'm gonna have to get up really, really early, and don't know how I'm gonna do that, and want to do some belly dancing. But that's kind of flexible. I can go on Monday night, Thursday night, or Saturday. It would mean going almost straight to another class. But I do have a bar at home, so I'm gonna look up some of the sequences. I wasn't real familiar with it, but I'm gonna try, and if anything else, I'm gonna be in better shape. I'm gonna be more flexible. It's gonna help my cognitive abilities, right? You got to keep your brain challenged. So anyway, out here just trying new stuff, and don't know what the day holds, but I think there may be some cross stitching. I think there could be some watercolor painting, or there could be some ballet practice, or there could be ukuleles. So many options. Or cooking. I could cook something. Ended up I got this cookbook from Walmart, and I'm not into the Pioneer Woman, but she had this cookbook, and I bought it at Walmart, and there was like a skillet lasagna, and I kind of adapt everything and added, I take mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, and just bring them with, like, you think it's not butter or whatever, and no calories, and put them in the microwave and add it with the beef, and it called for sour cream in it, which didn't make any sense to me, although it may be good. I may try that. But I put cottage cheese, parsley, and some Parmesan and mozzarella, but something in that is really, really salty, and I think it may be the Parmesan. It was kind of shredded, So last night I tried a little bit different. I wasn't as just thirsty. I was so thirsty, it was crazy. Anyway, actually cooked. I've been cooking at least one thing a week, like taco soup, or which I love. It's the easiest thing to do. Love it. You can freeze it, heat it up. You know, hey, one thing this sounds so stupid, but I retain water a lot, so I watch the sodium, and sometimes you just buy Tostitos, or I buy On the Border corn chips, and some batches are just saltier than others. And sorry, I'm just all over the place, and I don't know where to look in the camera. But what I'm doing is I put them, it's going in the soup, right? So I just put them in like a container and run water over them to get the salt off of it. So it's so stupid, but it really works. You know, it's not dipped, so it gets soggy anyway. So then a little bit of avocado, like a spoonful, and then, you know, green salad, kind of into Ken's blue cheese light, and just kind of dip it in there. I don't really pour it on the salad. And found these containers, and they're like full leaf romaine lettuce, just ready to eat. And I kind of pull off the thick part, throw in some cherub tomatoes, or some of them look more like grape tomatoes because they're kind of elongated. What else? Oh, feta cheese. Anything. You can wrap anything up in it. And, you know, it just is really tasty. And then, you know, I've been, I think I talked about this before, I'm taking some, like, 12-seed grain and bread, or I guess it's 12 grains and seeds, because there is, like, sesame seeds or something in there, maybe flax, and putting them in a nonstick skillet with Pam, you know, and toast it, and it tastes decadent, but it's not. And just put a little bit of jam on there. I like red plum jam. I like apricot, or I do not like grape jelly. I like grape jam. I'm a jam. I'm into the jam. Anyway, kind of all over the place. Got to have some Diet Coke. I have a coffee sitting here. Can't say how happy I was, how happy I was with the class. And she had 3 great CDs of music that is danceable for ballet. It's like played on the piano, and she would say, guess this tune, and it was like the Happy Days, or it was Flintstones, and it really was fun. And I'm going to go home, do a little bit of practice, a little bit of studying. I'm going to get this, guys. I'm going to get flexible. I'm going to be able to leap across that center work, and if not, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to meet new friends. And Sarah, the teacher, is a teacher in real life. And so she was just, it was really a beginner's class. And I was very excited. And it looks like they have an advanced class. So, you know me, I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to get this down, and I want to get in that advanced class, adults. So, anyway, it's just fun, you know. And I don't know if you can see my outfit. This is like a little shrug. It's just really short, just kind of just around your shoulders. But since I've lost some weight, you know, I've covered up my arms. Plus a little splash of color. I really didn't know what to wear. Ended up getting some, I guess they're yoga pants, but I pulled them up like capris, or that, they're skin tight. And just a shirt, I think it's Ann Taylor. And I already had some ballet soft leather with actually split sole leather. I went to I like some black ones, and you know, I want to coordinate, and they didn't have the right size, so I found them on Amazon. I got one that really didn't fit. I'm going to take those back. But it looks like anything goes. You can wear any color t-shirt. You know, this is not prep for, you know, becoming a ballerina. It's, you know, it's adult beginners. So loved it. There was only 4 students, which was great, and another beginner, and Sarah, the really nice lady that I was standing by, she's only been going since January, so I can catch up. I can do this. And her daughter takes ballet, so she was sitting there watching us. Her class had ended, so I couldn't be happier. Highly recommend the Dallas Ballet Center. Really gracious dance moms in there, and anyway, very happy. I'm happy that I got out there and did it. Almost chickened out, but I didn't. And I need to do a new video of ukulele playing. I'm getting down the C, F, and G7. The normal G chord is kind of still difficult, but and I can't decide which size I like, soprano or concert. I have found 2 really I'll just say they're inexpensive. They're like $55. One is solid, I think mahogany, and the other one is just exquisite looking. It's very exotic. I think it's exotic like mahogany. And so I'll do a short video this weekend and show you. I have a special ukulele coming, and I'll explain it when I get it, but it reminds me of me and my 2 daughters. So I'll let you think on what that possibly can be, and it has something to do with representing my nickname, and also, let me think, the first song I learned on the ukulele. So it was a limited run, custom designed piece from Hawaii piece. It's a ukulele handmade in Hawaii. Solid koa. I mean, that's the top of the heap. So I need to kind of sell some of the other ukuleles that I have, but I'll figure out a way to do that. Anyway, have a great weekend. I think it's spring break here in the U.S. I don't get spring break, so my daughter's off. She's hanging out with Jen, and Jen's sister-in-law's in and has been all week. She's had a difficult week, so please pray for my daughter who lost her husband about a little over a month ago, and yeah, it's just crazy, and her life is just turned upside down. She's a dog lover. She likes big dogs. She's got a Weimaraner called Trigger, and he goes by Trig, and he has seizures, and he probably can sense the change, all the tension, and he's getting worse. So please pray for both my daughter and her sweet puppy, my grandpuppy, Trig. That's the last thing she needs, is something to happen to sweet Trig. So anyway, I will try to do another video, and as always, these are unedited. Like I said, I don't know which way to look. I'm holding it by my hand in the parking lot. So just thought I'd share my journey like I am with ukulele, which I need to do more, and I need to get cross-stitching. So I got some to-dos. Plus, I need to do some bullet journaling. Anyway, I'm kind of, as you can tell, my interests are vast, and that I think I take after my dad in that regard. So life's an adventure. Anyway, bye guys. Have a great weekend.